Oh, what's up? What's up? Let's get into it. I'm talking about some of that Ernesto, and Sonya phone call. Is this one gonna be about that strawberry letter? I'm here for it. So without further ado, let's get it started.
You woke up?
And I went to sleep. How are you?
Yeah, I went to sleep.
I never went to sleep. I was fucking sleeping. Cause I have to do some things tomorrow, so I didn't want.
I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta interrupt already to commentate. But it's like every time he's always gotta ask about sleep, the bed, something related. You sound sleep deprived, related, just something. Oh my gosh. And she's always so available. Too available for me. Always ready, always ready. Can always depend on Sonya to take a phone call.
To throw my sleep off by taking a nap.
Oh,
How are you?
I'll be glad tomorrow you hear what the news come on. Like, see what's going on.
They're gonna have some high ratings tomorrow. Gonna be some high ratings. Oh gosh, that shit. You know, it all started with that damn prosecutor lying in court, talking about when it went off with his girlfriend.
What high ratings? What you talking about?
On the show, when he talked about whatever he's going to talk about, Steve Harvey.
Oh, okay.
Supposed to be addressing some things.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on everybody's blog. Everybody,
Really?
Yeah. I tried to tell you, if she wasn't working for him.
Wait. She broke into the yes. Like, I'm here for it. Like, she feeling this. Yes. It's just because of that high rated prosecutor. Yes. It's going to be all over. And then here he go. Here he getting started now. For real? Yes. Keep it going. Keep it going, y'all.
This would not be a conversation. Because I'm telling you, I was listening to this one girl who stay in shit. And I see why, because she's got a messy mouth. Her little podcast of it. And it's just all about Steve. They just keep rooting everything. They keep trying to funnel it all to Steve. Like, I'm sitting here like, I get it that he's the celebrity, but he has nothing to do with this. Nothing. He didn't introduce you to. He doesn't live with y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? He has nothing to do. He is just her boss. That's it.
Okay, so.
And that's crazy.
It's trending like that?
Yeah.
I mean, yes, I know my voice levels have different pitches as well. I get it. But I'm telling you, these two right here, when it comes to me commentating, it takes me on a whole nother dimension. He like, it's trending like that? Let me tell you something. If I'm dealing with somebody and his voice is doing all of this and my voice, it doesn't work for me. These two, they got some just bonded kinetic chemistry. But again, if it wasn't for these two, I just don't know if I would be so invested. She said the one podcaster, what'd she say? A messy mouth. This is not supposed to be funny like this. It's not funny. This is educational, all things alleged, just my opinion.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how this shit is. It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. Sure is. It's crazy.
This is not good.
It's not good. I mean, it's not good for her. And then it's secondly not good for you. But they're not really talking. I mean, it's okay, so.
They're already talking what?
Okay, so the child shit, right? And when they was doing it in court saying stay away from, saying. And they just took it and ran. goats and this and that. They talk about every freaking animal on the farm, and I'm sitting here like, what? What? These people are freaking crazy.
They don't went that far with it.
They done ran with the shit. I wish somebody would get the warrant and just read, and they would really see that it's a bunch of bullshit. Because first of all, if you have exact evidence, which they're supposed to have did all of that with the film and all of this crap with this download, they would have indicted you on that. What other evidence is there that they need if they're saying this is what it is?
There goes Sonya once again with her professional analyst of how it works when it comes to the law.
Other evidence do you need? You should have been. It's been 9 months. Why aren't you indicted on that case? Because there's no strong evidence to indict. Because what they've been saying is fucking lies. You should have been indicted on that. You was indicted on the other 2 cases. Why aren't you indicted on the child? Because it's lies. Because they know it's a bunch of fucking lies. Like everything else that they sit there and trumped up against you. It's fucking lies. You know, it's crazy.
So basically, I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna have no game nowhere. I'm done.
Well, it wasn't fair from the arrest and from her trying to say her probable cause was the landlord saying they were behind in rent. Like, that's not probable cause. That's not illegal. So what are you talking about? So you came in there and said that they were.
So you mean to tell me Sonya has studied this case to that extent that she's sounding like the caring. No, she's saying she's the friend, okay, from a previous phone call that I had listened to, who really cares about Shirley and the rent situation being behind, sounding so amped up to be like, that's not even probable cause. All of a sudden, I tell you, these ever since the mask has been pulled off, unmasked, the energy of changing the narrative has really pivoted in another direction. It's like, you really trying to save self, but from what? We done heard the cause. And people have already formed their own opinions about her. Because she busy saying him, Ernesto, talking about Shirley, but she I ain't heard her yet mention herself and what effects.
3 months late on rent, and you just ran with that and did a full-on investigation and ran $1 million TV ad, you know, because dude was late on his rent and happened to have a warrant.
I got another question. What do you think her next move is? I want him.
No. So
The whole situation.
He talking about
Yes.
the detective?
No, I'm past them people. I'm talking about what's going with the media's on right now. That's what I'm
He can't even count what they're on because they're just digging and they're twisting everything that they did. They're not even, not one person, I would say Claudia has been the one that's been the most professional with it. Everybody else has been very gossipy and
She
aggressive.
never hit your back, though. She never hit your back.
She didn't. When I said never mind, she said, I'm just now seeing this. And I'm like, no, you didn't. Because when I said check your DM, she said, okay. So, and I let 2 days go by. But I shut down all my pages, so it's no getting in touch with me that way. I don't need my face out there. I mean, I don't.
Okay, now you're getting to the place of you thinking how it might affect you. Okay. And you reached out to Claudia. You thought she was being the fair one out of whoever else. Well, okay, again, you know, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Shout out to Claudia.
Care at the same time, but at the same time, if I could avoid my face out there, you know, because dumb prosecutor talking about girlfriend. I'm like, why the fuck would he say that? You know, with his dumb ass. He said, but he was just trying to make you look bad in court. You know, wife, his girlfriend. And, he's going to run away to Dubai with the wife, and he's going to run away to Florida with his girlfriend. He sounds dumb. And then now that everybody's combing through all of the phone records, they're going through it because they're trying to find that. The girl said it. I'm trying to find where he said he's going to run off to Dubai. You're not going to find it because it was never said. It was never said. So you're never going to find it. That was just one more lie.
Now, her voice there is very stern and strategically said, in my opinion, you're never going to find it. So she's sending that message to who needs to hear that. You're never going to find it. And sounding very, very convincing.
That the prosecutor said to get your bond hot. So he wanted to fuck with you. So he sat there not thinking this shit was going to come out here like this. Because they're not going to find anything about running off to Florida, after making bond, and running off to Dubai after making bond. No one ever said that. And what he's talking about is the conversation y'all had when she was talking about the house. And when she said that, this is the telltale where he lied. You said, was Marjorie there? She said, no. She's not going to let anybody in that house. Right there, proof. So he lied, because if you're trying to say you was going to run to Dubai and stay at Steve's house, she just said right then and there, no one's allowed in that house as Marjorie was there. So how could you?
She just had to get Steve's name in there. She had to get Marjorie's name in there. Okay, keep going.
Run away to Dubai and go to a house that Marjorie's not letting nobody over.
Lord had to say it again.
And he just fucking twisted it and lied in court.
Ooh.
Like they always do. They go to court and they freaking lie.
Okay, so next, did you send my pictures in?
I know, right? Because your head hurting, my head hurting. And she talking about whoever the podcaster is has a messy, messy mouth. Girl, that cussing. Oof. That language. Yes, if it ain't her, it's him. If it ain't him, it's her. Or they going back and forth with their language. But that's just the way some people communicate. Carry on.
I didn't take any pictures. I got
I'm talking about.
Oh, you can go from your page?
Yeah.
No. Okay, I wish you knew your password so I could shut your page down or deactivate it. You can always reopen it, but just deactivate it.
No, what you mean shut it down?
Meaning just deactivate it. Meaning somebody can't go on your page because they're pulling all your pictures off your page. Every time they do a story, they pull like 4, 5, 6, 7 pictures off your page and they run your pictures with the story.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine.
I guess. I mean,
it's fine. I mean, for you, man, that ain't nothing. That's nothing. What you say?
In other words, Sonya, he don't want you having his password. Okay, tell me, I wish I knew, and so I could please. That might turn into a whole nother whirlwind if it got in your hands. Now, just because you don't shut yours down, that's fine. But I thought, don't they have access to I don't know if they got access to Instagram or Facebook. I don't know. So let me stop. I don't know if they have access in jail or not to such. But, well, shoot, I have seen some things on TikTok. Somebody got some access to something to get something, but I guess that's a whole nother something. And that'd be crazy. Look, let me get back. Ernesto and Sonya.
That's the least of your words.
Man, that's the least of my words. Ain't nobody. Yeah. I'm not worried about that. That's nothing. To me, that's nothing. But like I said, I'm not finna worry myself and drive me in the grave. I'm concerned about what you got going. Make sure you safe. Make sure you health good. Cause guess what? Hey, nobody else want me. I'm done.
Shirley said, don't nobody.
Ain't nobody that can't deal with it.
So you're saying he's trying to be around me because nobody else wants it?
No, I'm just saying. You said that.
This is just it.
I'm just saying. Ain't nobody.
You said nobody else wants me. So all I gotta do is worry about this. That's not how you're supposed to say that.
Well,
That sounds really bad. That sounds like you know, like
no,
no, listen. This is
everybody.
how you're framing it. You're making it sound like if I'm the last woman on the earth. That's what it sounds like.
Okay, well, I ain't trying to make sense. I'm trying to.
I know you're not trying to say that, but that's what you said. But that's not what you meant.
Well,
I know that's not what you meant.
Run that game, Ernesto. Run that game. Because, man, the way some of these comments be coming through, but everybody is entitled to be Team Ernesto, Team Sonya, Team Shirley Strawberry. However, I'm just commentating. But, man, they be on some, like, that's my man. Okay. That's your man. That's fine. I'm just commentating. In other words, nah, son. Do what y'all do. Whatever y'all got. It's crazy. But I know everybody not rap tight. People that come across on the internet, I don't take that stuff seriously. My mind is stronger than that. But if that's how that person feels, I'm like, what that got to do? You got, look. Okay, that's your man. That's nice.
But that's what you said.
okay. I'm just trying to let you know, everybody can't handle what you can handle. Everybody can't be in the same position. I know that. Listen, your motherfucker tell you they'll run in a minute. So I don't know why people want to try to. I'm a good person. I can handle this. I can't handle shit. They'll run anytime somebody say boo.
And that's their choice. And sometimes the ones that get afraid or shy up from the word boo, that might be the best thing for them. Might be the best thing for you as well. Because not everybody is meant to be around, okay? Like, let that be. Fine. Boo.
Right.
I wish I could have used boo on some people that just would have instantly disappeared. Like,
No, I'm just there telling
You know what? We're going through the worst thing anybody could go through, other than diagnosis for death. But you're going through a very, very trying, fucked up situation.
Oh, yeah, it is. I mean, for real.
And regardless of what my position is, I said that I was, because I felt bad when you told me about when you first went away 20, 30 years ago, you know, how that was. So when I found out, I was just like, whatever capacity you need me to be there for you, I will be there for you. Because I don't want nobody to be left for dead.
Well, I wasn't lying. I ain't lying now either.
Right.
I ain't lying now then, and I ain't lying now. So it is what it is.
Yeah, but not everybody's built. That's all like that. Not everybody's built for it.
Okay, that's what I was trying to tell you. Everybody.
Yeah, not everybody's built. Not everybody's built for everything. Yeah, that's all. This is a hard thing to do. A hard thing to deal with. I was telling my cousin that earlier today. I said, this is very hard. You know?
What?
I was telling my cousin that this is very hard. And we get all these extra twists and turns with all of this media attention. That's not making anything easier. I mean, I want to say we're going to flip it to your advantage, you know, because people can't be twisted and fouled if it's done in the light. So if everything want to be exposed, let's put it all out there, you know, so that you do get a fair trial.
Oh, absolutely.
I want the cameras going. I don't want the cameras off. We want the cameras on in court. We don't need them off. We want everything that they're saying out loud. Trump's is out loud. Hell, there's no way that yours shouldn't be out loud because it's public knowledge who the alleged victims are.
But here's the thing. When you have things out loud, sometimes people still can't see what's in front of us.
Some people can't see, but if they know people.
this is true. When things are out in the open, people still can't see. Even though, you know, these phone calls is out in the open, you know, people is still going to see how they see them. People are still going to interpret these calls how they're going to interpret them. I mean, that's just how the human mind works. There's always good and bad too, right and wrong. But who are we to judge?
People are watching, they'll watch themselves. That's the difference. We're not really worried about the interpretation.
Here's the thing. What I'm saying is the last drama episode, motherfuckers still ain't caught on yet.
I don't know. But those are those people. That's just a small group of people. That's the gossip people. That's what that is. That's the messy gossip people who don't have 2 cents of a brain. That's all that is. And their situation is, the juicier I make this, the more views I get. So they don't really care about actual truth or actual diddy. They just want the views. So they want to be as messy as possible so they can get the views. They put these scantless little titles up there and these fucked up pictures so that somebody else click on it and just look at it.
Oh my gosh, I did not mean to snort on that, but when she said these blinked up pictures, I'm telling y'all, Sonya has held so many hats throughout these phone calls, so many hats as being the professional, like Jackie of all trade, okay? Man, now she's the doggone social media professional. How to get views. How to go about getting views when it comes to using Ernesto's name. What thumbnail would drive the most traffic to your channel? This is a how-to for YouTube. This is a how-to to tune in when it comes to Instagram. Homegirl's too much.
Okay.
So it's juicy for tomorrow, huh?
Man, so I'm trying to figure out how do I hear it. Like, I want to record it, but I'm like, how do I hear it? I know he's only going to address his situation. That's all he's done. That's all he has to. He can't address anything anyway. Well, I don't think he's going to address his house. Because, again, like I tell you, all these goofy-ass bloggers, whatever you call these heifers on YouTube, he's trying to talk about it. And I'm just sitting here like, how is that any of y'all business what goes on in their bedroom? It's easy. No, for real. Like, you know, it's crazy. They talk 2 minutes about you and her. They'll talk 3 minutes about me and you, and then they'll put the rest 30 minutes on Steve. They just keep injecting him in the situation. So he may tell them to shut the fuck up. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Quit trying to insert me in that situation. I did not introduce them. They're not married on my show. They're married in their real life. Stop trying to, you know what I'm saying? Put the two together. But that's how they keep trying to funnel it to Steve Harvey. And because when you say Shirley Strawberry, like I say, people will be like, I don't know who that is. A lot of people don't know who that is. So if they put Shirley Strawberry on the...
How long y'all been knowing of that name? How long have y'all been knowing of that name? Now, I can go back as far as... Oh, Lord have mercy. Maybe 15 years? Let me think. Okay, I'm glad I had to rethink on that. Maybe 12. Give or take. 12, not 15. I used to listen to that woman like on drives, like long drives while going to school actually. And I just found the show to be quite interesting. But when it came to that Strawberry Letter and her voice that would come on, I'm like, oh, what advice is she giving today? So I don't know about that. Maybe people may have not recognized her by face, being a radio personality, but the voice, definitely. And then too, I mean, you're hearing the name, yes, associated on the Steve Harvey show. So at the same time, let's not discredit her, Sonya. Because, and what's so interesting about this situation, the age range that's covering this story and those who are tuning in when I'm looking at like the analytics of the back channel of my channel, The age ranges. It's not just people her age. It's not just people my age. It's not just people. It's people. It's not just women. It's men as well. So, hey, business is business. People tune in. And if it is, a little messy at that, people do tune in. That's just the way sometimes the human mind works. The ear. It's just the nature of the beast.
Oh, they're not going to get that clip when they put Steve Harvey and Shirley, which they keep putting, and then they'll say Shirley's husband, but they always got to put a Steve Harvey.
Lord, if she mentions Steve one more time.
What's going on there? You get me? And they got to spend some time talking about him because they got his name on the front. Because again, if they only had Shirley, they'd get a third of what they got.
Oh, okay.
It's crazy. Crazy and it's stupid.
Yeah, okay.
And I hope her Monday is a good Monday. I hope this does not crush her because she's crushed with all of the phone conversations that's out there that she's probably heard or her friends heard. But I hope Monday's a better day for her.
And how would you suggest she deal with being allegedly crushed? Sonya, how should Shirley Strawberry deal with that? I mean, you got all the answers for how, bloggers is to get more views. How should Shirley Strawberry carry on her job with everything that is going on? This is just ridiculous.
I hope her support system is good.
Well,
we can't worry about it because what's done is done.
Well, you done heard some of the phone calls, if not all of them. And then some. But you done heard some things, Sonya. So when you say you hope her support system is good, I hope the same thing too. Okay? Because you done, like I said, you done heard some of the things. You done heard some of the things about her and her daughter. Last I knew of, she was staying with some friends. Her support system. Okay.
No, I can't worry about it. All I'm going to say is this. I hope the best, and it probably do what it going to do, but he ain't no dummy. So, he ain't no dummy. And being as they, whatever they do together, she going to guide him, and he going to guide her. So, I know that for a fact. So it's gonna be just fine.
Well, somebody went on her page and seen one of these vloggers and was just scrolling through her page. I don't see no traces of her husband. She took him off. She took down wife. Remember I told you this last week. She was like, so maybe she is done. Maybe she is, and she should have did that immediately when everything happened out loud back in July. And she probably wouldn't have got all the backlash as far as them calls.
Wow, she is really on Shirley. Interesting. Like, give it up. It's almost like disgusting at the same time. And maybe she wouldn't have gotten the backlash if she would have just went on and cleared her page at that time back then. Wow. Ernesto, you're not saying too much, which is a good thing. Don't give her nothing to work with. Because she going to run with that, remind you of that the next time y'all talk, the next time y'all talk, the next time y'all talk. Okay, this is enough. I mean, y'all, Sonya, you wasn't talking this much about Shirley from before. But now that, they know that their phone calls is being listened to, now you just focus on Shirley and acknowledging her as the wife.
On her dumb for sticking by you and all this other stuff, which they don't know the dynamics of your relationship. They don't know anything. So to try to speak on her reasonings and what's going on, they're out of line for that.
Sonya, I think you're out of line for speaking thus far already about their relationship. I think you're out of line.
I be out of line for all of this shit. But this world has become, with social media, everybody's putting their business out there. This shit is so crazy. People think it's okay to be in your business. And to discuss they just really, they gotta get the ratings, they gotta get the clicks, they gotta get the likes. But you like to Like the lies.
Well, I'll tell you what.
You got all the miserable people looking at this shit. All the miserable people just looking at
Whatever's
it.
gonna go out, whatever's gonna go down tomorrow, this shit gonna be off the roof. Ratings gonna go so goddamn sky high. I do know
So everybody's they're gonna have the highest ratings tomorrow.
I know they is.
They're gonna have the highest ratings
I
tomorrow.
know they is. That motherfucker done put something together so strong. I know he is. So I don't know. Even if
I'm sure.
Even if it got those.
That's the PR people working hard.
Yeah, even if he throw me to the curb. That's fine too.
Well, you don't even have to admit. Only thing he mentioning you, all he has to say is separate me from that situation because I didn't introduce them. Me and him are only known through her. He wasn't my boy that I hooked up with her. So, stop trying to.
Why is she fighting so hard for this man, Steve Harvey, to clear him of making it known that they were not introduced? Ernesto and Shirley were not introduced through him. Yes, that was circulating. I still don't know how it's been different speculations about, I don't know. At this point, I don't care. So I'm just trying to figure out, why is she so invested in clearing that up? Steve Harvey does not need your help. Steve Harvey can shut down, talk about whatever. It's like she done took a chapter out of his book, and I'm not talking about, what is it? Act like a lady, think like a man, think like a man, like whatever the book is. I'm talking about when he started blasting bloggers and having his say, having a field day. But at the same time, it's like, hey, like you said, it's public record. You gotta have something to talk about. The news. You're gonna report the news. If you're in journalism, you know that. You should know that. And if that's the case, maybe you should have shut your phone calls down as soon as you heard about it. But yet you want to sit up here and just make these phone calls now about Shirley and Steve Harvey. And then want to drop Marjorie's name multiple times.
Intertwine me with that situation. She's an employee, but she's also a friend because they've been, together for 20 years or so like that. But at the same time, she's not, y'all don't have pictures of all four of y'all dining and all, on her page, I think it was maybe one. Right, it was maybe one picture of y'all together where you and Steve and her outside of the wedding. Other than that, it was no pictures of y'all.
Wow. Talk about, you the one combing the social media pages. I wasn't even looking for all of that. Maybe others have, but my goodness. I wouldn't be surprised if she done started a page of some sort. Talking about views. Okay, Sonya, what does views equal?
Kiki and hanging out, traveling. No, it's none of that at all. So it's crazy, but they gotta make it look like it's doing something. I guess people are stupid here. Blind lead the blind.
Let me explain something to you, because a lot of people not paying attention. I'm not motherfucking goddamn guilty. I'm innocent. Just because I'm locked up don't mean I got stuff like that. And that's what the white folk are talking about today.
You have 1 minute remaining.
And when she go to court with no evidence, they're like, I don't have anything. What? All I have is a statement. All you have is a statement from a chick.
I gotta get that transcript. I gotta get that transcript. I'm hoping that the people.
Well, good luck getting the transcript, and I hope you don't think Sonya can help you, because at the same time, I think this woman is too invested in social media now, trying to see how many views and clicks. I think that's where her mind is at. And I'm mentioning Steve Harvey's name. Oh my gosh.
Okay, well, here's his statement. He didn't do it, so now you got a he say, she say. What do you do?
No, I'll just come out. I got that. I see the transcript. I gotta get that.
I know from that court hearing.
Thank you for using